Lacey, and I decided to do the book newbie tag. Oh my goodness, I never get a word out right. One thing you'll learn about me is I'm dyslexic. So anyway. So I saw a lot of other booktubers doing this tag, and I wanted to do it for myself because I thought it was cool and fun and a good way to get to know me. The first question is, why did you start this channel? Well, obviously because I love books. I wanted to be a part of the booktube community, not just to watch, but to be able to interact with others in an encouraging, interactive way, so that I'm not just a bystander watching other people make videos, but I'm creating and being creative because I love anything creative. I write poetry, so this was just another outlet or another way for me to be creative, to be honest. The other reason was because it gets kind of lonely sometimes, and it's nice to, you know, get to know other people and put out, you know, videos so that we could all be a part of a community. The next question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to YouTube? Well, hopefully my witty sense of humor will shine through. I love people, and I have a lot of compassion for people because of everything I've gone through. I've gone through a lot in my life that maybe I'll get into when I feel more comfortable, but as of right now, I'll just say I've gone through a lot. And so that has lent me to have a lot of compassion for others, and I just want to use that in a way on this channel to show others that it's important to have compassion for each other and that we all matter. The next question is, number 3, what are you most excited for? What are you most excited about for your channel? Well, I think learning in general I'm the most excited about, like editing, learning the tricks of the trade, you know, and hopefully I'll get better over time. I think my videos are okay. I'm truly a rookie. I'm not tech savvy at all, but I look forward to finding my groove, and like, hopefully as I get more comfortable, my personality will come out and I could really, you know, just challenge myself. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, is challenging myself in a way that, you know, teaches me, you know, new things and getting me out of my comfort zone, really. Number 4, why do you love reading? Well, I love the escapism that you get when you read a book, like I think a lot of people do. Being able to immerse yourself in other worlds. That's why I especially love fantasy, but we'll get on to that question in a second. I also love reading because I love poetry, reading and writing, and it helps me expand my vocabulary. I think it's very important to expand your vocabulary and learn new words because it really helps your brain, and, you know, it's important, just as it is important to exercise your body, it's important to exercise your brain as well. So, next question, what book series got you into reading? Well, when I was younger, I was really into R.L. Stein's Goosebumps. I read them a lot growing up. Sweet Valley High, that dates me. But I used to love books, but my taste is completely different now. And I pretty much stay away from the, you know, R.L. Stein, you know, Goosebumps type books, like, or Stephen King. Not that obviously Stephen King's a good writer, but I stay away from sorry about that. I stay away from the scary books because generally I'm just not into that anymore for a lot of reasons. Next question. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How do you make so much time to read so many books? I can barely read 3 or 4 in a month, and that's pushing it. That's what I want to know. And then, what does it feel like to do this as a career? You know, I'm sure it's very rewarding, but I just want to know what their thoughts are on that. Next question, I don't need to keep saying that. Stop it, Lacey. What challenges will be the hardest with booktube? Well, me stumbling over my own words. Keeping up with a good schedule. And not focusing on how much I read in comparison to others. Yeah, I have a tendency to do that. When did you start reading? Well, I was probably like 5 years old when I started officially reading. I mean, before that, I was like memorizing the book and it seemed like I knew how to read. But I just memorized the story and then I would read it verbatim when I had a better memory. And, but I have dyslexia, as I stated before, so I didn't start reading novels and comprehending them until I was about in 4th grade. I went from being at like really low level in elementary school to being at the college level just because I simply started to love reading. So in elementary school, I was at college level, so that was good. So it really shows you the power of reading, you know? As you read, you not only expand your vocabulary, and you can escape into other worlds and use your imagination, but it teaches you to comprehend well and to you just get better and better as you read, obviously. Your vocabulary gets better. Where do you read? Well, I mostly read at my kitchen table. That's mainly where I read. I mean, I would read outside, but to be honest with you, and I haven't discussed this a lot on my channel, I'm disabled, so I can't just get out on my own unless I have my caregiver with me. So I would have to have them with me to, like, I live next to a lake or go to the park somewhere, or maybe even the library. That would be nice to, you know, read in a different setting, but for right now, I read at my kitchen table. Last question. What kind of book do I mostly like to read? Well, I mostly like to read romantic fantasy, psychological thrillers, historical fiction, and literary classic novels like, you know, Pride and Prejudice, The Great Gatsby, because I read those in high school and I just want to reread those again. I loved them so much. And those are the primary books I like to read, but it doesn't mean that I wouldn't, you know, be willing to go out of my comfort zone and read something I normally wouldn't read. So, yeah. Well, I hope that I could really, you know, help people to understand that disabled people also have the ability to do things that other people can do. I hope that I can enlighten people on that throughout my channel, and that I could just help people in general, and also just to have more compassion for one another. So until next time, my girly girls, which I haven't said in a while in my video, I hope you enjoy what you saw if you did. Have a lovely day, enjoy the sunshine, and please be kind to one another, because that really is important. Bye!